Hello survivalists, this is Roland from the 7 Days to Die forums. I'm going to show you the basics of modding your game. So what you want to do is go to 7 Days to Die in your Steam library, right click and go to Local Files, then click on Browse Local Files. Click the data file there and then go into Config, and there you'll see a whole mess of things that you can play around with. Today we're just going to pick two things. So the first thing we'll do is we'll go to Entity Classes, and what you want to do is open with and go to Notepad, and then you can see all of these things that you can play around with, change values of, and just experiment with. And that's kind of the fun of playing with these XML files. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go down and we're going to change the speed value of the zombies. And there's two kind of master zombies, Zombie 1 and Zombie 4. And they have a speed value, the approach speed. This is the speed at which the zombies will come towards you. We're going to change that to 0.8, so we're going to make them a little faster. So I changed the 1 there for Zombie 1, and now let's go to Zombie 4, and we'll change that one as well. So all of the zombies in the game use these master zombie values as their basic values, and then if there's modifiers, they'll be changed in their specific spots. But that's something you can experiment with and discover as you go. So I just made most, if not all, of the zombies a little bit faster during the day. Now the second thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the recipes, and we will change a recipe here so you can see how that's done. So again, open with Notepad, and then you can change these values. And we're going to go down. I think what we'll do is we'll change the arrow recipe here, and go ahead and there's lots of things to do. We could change the count so that you could get 2 arrows for every set of rock and wood and feather that you do, but we'll go a little bit more Iron Man here. We'll change the recipe to say that you need 2 feathers instead of 1 in order to be able to craft an arrow. Now you could add an ingredient, just by making a space there and copying the exact information. You can do pretty much whatever your imagination requires. So a lot of that is just kind of experimenting and playing around with it. I do recommend that before you do any of that, I didn't do this, but because my changes were very small, and I'm going to go back and change them back. But you do want to make a copy of the original file before you go in and mess around with things, just in case you forget what you changed and then you can't find it. Then you can always go back to the original and return everything to the default. So here I am on the very first day in game. If you look right here, you can see that there's our new recipe. Just like magic, now it requires 2 feathers in order to make an arrow. So I can craft that. It crafts just fine. It took 2 arrows from my original 11 feathers. And now let's go see if we can find a zombie. Got to get out of our little safe zone. And there's a mother zombie right there. And look at her. She's zipping right along a lot faster than normal. So as you can see, it's really simple to mod. If there's options or things that you don't like in the base game, you can simply go in, and in very short amount of time and effort, you can make those changes and change the game to exactly the way that you want to play. So we'll just kill this mama, see what she's got for us. Just stay down. No, stay down, stay down. There we go. And what do we got here? Ooh, yes. Alright, I'm going to enjoy my sham sandwich, and you guys, go mod.